We've made it to Kazan, which is the station where it's closest to Alena's hometown, Naberezhnye Chelny. It took me 2 years to figure out how to pronounce the city name, but anyway, we're here. We're super excited to be here just because last time around when we visited Alena's hometown, it was winter time, and at the time we didn't film just because at the time I think we were burnt out, but we had a really good experience, winter experience, spending quality time with Alena's family, so they treat me like their own son. So it's kind of like my third home, I would say. First is Hong Kong, second is Australia, third is Russia.
Also last time, it was Justin's first time experience come to Russia and first time meet my parents. So this time it's the second time. And now we're a bit rushed because our driver is already waiting us for 10 minutes. Get taxi, 3 hours and we'll be at my hometown.
How do you feel about coming home?
I feel a bit nervous and I feel a bit sad because this time when we come back, because last time my cat is dead, so this time when we come back already no more my cat, so I think I will be sad. And yeah, I miss my parents, I miss my mother cooking, and yeah, I just want to relax, you know. We will be spend 1 month in my city, in my hometown. We'll go to my dacha and we're gonna just walk around town and I'll show Justin how I grow up.
Yeah, her mother cooks really well, so I'm super excited to eat Russian food again.
Ты что не оделась? Я тебе сказала, что у нас холодно.
Ничего, нормально, там жарко было в машине. Да я заплатила уже.
Здравствуйте. Хорошо.
Finally, we arrived home after 3 hours on the road. Oh, I'm so tired.
Home sweet home.
Yay.
So I third home. So nostalgic again.
Oh, no
So happy
cat.
to be back.
There's no cat. My mother's so shy.
Really?
Yeah.
So happy to see her.
Он говорит, рад тебя видеть.
Right now we are super hungry, like literally I'm starving, I can eat anything. So I think we're gonna grab dinner. I think we're just gonna, chill, catch up with family, and maybe we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow we will show you room tour. Bye, good night.
Кухня.
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 Кухня. Good morning guys, as you can see, our haircuts have changed already. So it's actually been more than a month since we've stayed in this apartment. Just because I think the last month we've just been focusing on really spending quality time with Alena's family. But today we're actually going to show you what Alena's hometown looks like, starting with the apartment tour later, and then we'll show you around the city. But first we're going to start with breakfast.
Traditional Russian breakfast. Bread, fresh. Butter and jam.
We actually bought the bread yesterday from the market. It was like a wet market kind of thing. It was so fresh, the bread, like literally she just took it from the shelf. And yeah, they've got some jams here that is made by Alena's mother. And this is apple pie baked by Alena's father yesterday. And I don't know why, I don't know if it's a Russian tradition or not, but Alena's family like to put the bread, the food on table, like that.
I don't know, from a young age I always treat it like a big plate, because it's clean.
Bacteria.
Он говорит, почему, вы кладете хлеб на стол? Как используете стол как тарелку.
Что такого?
Ну, ты же тоже так делаешь?
Конечно.
No, my mother always do the same. Mama said, what? Nothing happened?
Корочку надо?
Nice, so fresh.
I copy you.
Yes.
I put on table. And experience the real Russian culture, no? And what? Butter? Okay lah. Otherwise, become fat boy. I know this jam is good because it's straight from garden, and because we picked this up by ourselves, I think it will make it even tastier. It's good because you can bite on the seeds as well. Like real berry, like real, not just like some random jam you buy from market. This is real. But this is like the real Russian bread. As you've seen in the last episode when we bought in the supermarket, the bread is so hard. But yeah, this one is fresh as well. You can see I can't even squeeze flat. Oh, my finger is painful.
You haven't broken your teeth, okay, what? Okay, let's start room tour from the kitchen. This is the typical Russian style kitchen, or maybe my typical kitchen. So here we have a fridge. On the fridge we have many magnets from every country, usually before I bring it. This is from Moscow, from Vietnam we bring. If you watch episode, we bought this in Vietnam. This is Turkey. This part we have a microwave, oven, because usually in Russian apartment we always have oven, it's so convenient to cook. But suddenly, recently we bought air fryer just when we arrive, and we think like, air fryer now is much practical. That's why we give like this to my parents, like a present, you know.
We actually have been making a lot of different dishes with the air fryer recently. I think the reason why I convinced Alena to like, let's say buy air fryer for Alena's family is because I feel like air fryer, the dishes could be very
healthy,
versatile, and also healthy. You don't need to use so much oil.
Yeah, because less oil for 80%. That's why I think it's cool. You can just put anything inside and it will cook for like 15 minutes. So
especially, because Russians, they like to cook cutlets, right? And use a lot of oil in. But with the air fryer, it just makes things a lot easier. So Alena's mother don't have to clean up as well.
We usually use this as traditional teapot that it's not electric, it's still like a gas, and it's make like this so funny sound when it's ready.
I think this is my first time ever seeing a kettle that is so old school like this. Maybe only in TV shows, like old TV shows, then there are kettles like this that makes this sound.
So here we have our plates. I bought this. You help me. I bought this to my father present. You do like this. It's just like this. I bought this from Korea. Here we have some storage. Also, this my mother always keep from old like a style many years ago, before people using these so beautiful things for candy, for sugar, and
now it's like a display only.
Usually in our family we have one cup for each person. For example, this one is my brother cup, this one is when I was young, this one is, I don't know, my father maybe, this is my mother cup. Because Justin's become a part of our family, Justin have his own cup. I bought this in New Year, last time when we came. And I have my own cup, this one. We cannot use each other cups, we can use only our own cup. And this cup already like maybe 5, 6, 10 years. My brother cup even I think older than me.
For me, this part is probably the most interesting part. It's like a very old wallpaper design.
Don't tell this to my mother.
Oh.
Otherwise she'll be upset.
Okay, don't say this then. Because you watch the video later.
Joking. It's okay, just can say anything you want. Of course for you it's old. For my mother it's like normal, because we recently moved to this apartment in 2024 or in 2014. So it's 10 years ago. And I think this my mother put 10 years ago.
Yes, exactly. That's why I mean outdated.
And usually we sit here with Justin on a table. I'm sitting here, my father sitting here, my mother sitting here, Justin sitting here. And we're always like teaching Justin Russian words. We're saying like, which color is this?
Krasny.
Yes, which color is this?
Goluboy.
Yes, blue. And like this. And he know already like butter, cheese, bread, everything he knows in Russian. So we just like playing with him and he learns super fast.
You make me sound like I'm a baby. It's like, what is this color? What is that color? What is this? This is butter. This is table.
Easier the way to learn Russian, no?
Yes, it's true.
Okay, let's move to another room.
Just kidding, there are no lost files in this video, but I'm sure you've got one of those moments where you probably accidentally deleted your files, maybe you've got files corrupted, maybe you accidentally formatted your SD card and you completely erased everything. then the sponsor of this video might be able to help you. Wondershare Recover It is a powerful software for recovering your lost data. The interface is super straightforward. You just pick the drive you want to scan, whether it's your computer, SSD or HDD or anything else, then let Recover It dig deep to find your lost files. You know, for us as YouTubers, we always store all our old footages in HDD, and if you guys know what HDD is, very fragile. So once you drop it one time, it could just stop working. You could lose all the files. So this actually happened to me once when I was in Thailand. I accidentally dropped my HDD and I just completely lose all my files. It was the biggest nightmare ever. And even the mechanics there couldn't fix it. So that's why I really wish I had recovered it back then, because it could have saved me all my files and just like dig deep into the drive and find all those old footage. With the new version 13, they've also improved the SD card and external drive compatibility, boasting up to a 99.5% recovery success rate on external devices. Personally, I love the fact that you can actually preview these lost footage in real time before recovering them, so it saves you time and also gives you 100% confidence that you're getting back what you need. The craziest thing actually happened to me a month ago when I was clearing out the HDD and accidentally deleted the travel folder from Vladivostok, the first stop of our Trans-Siberian Railway, and I was panicking because I need to edit that video. And normally this footage would be gone for forever, but somehow Recover was able to dig deep into the HDD and really find all this footage and bring it back. It was pretty crazy. Recover It is honestly really easy to use. You can download it for free and give it a try. So if you're interested in this, you can head over to the link at the top of the description and check it out.
So now we moved to my father's room, and the reason why we didn't film for 1 month, it's because my mother just recently put new doors here. Before, my father didn't have doors at all. Usually in our family, everyone living in a different rooms, just because my father snoring, my mother like to sleeping alone, I like to sleeping alone. In this room have many things. For example, we're still keeping this kind of statue. It's a money saver. This one again, money saver. This I think I bring from Armenia. Still have money. And this one is my young photo when I was young. Still here. A little bit old. Oh, actually I created this by myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My mother always liked to keep things like from memory, everything from memory. This one we call it servant. Russian people, they like to give each other so expensive like this glass container, and it's actually like before it was super expensive. That's why people don't want to use it and like keep so carefully, and they just put like this so everyone can come and through glass can see like this. Oh, wow, so beautiful.
You never use it.
Never use it. Sometimes only in like New Year or someone's birthday, so special days. This one when I was young, it's a matryoshka. Old, so old. I think older than me. If you guys don't know matryoshka, it's when you open, there is another doll, and you open another doll, there is another doll, and like until the end. Until like this super tiny one. So my father's sleeping here. And let's move to another room. This is corridor. Light is on here. Sometimes before we need to go somewhere, we have this tradition. For example, when we're gonna fly to another country, my mother will ask us to sit like this. It's a for luck. If you don't sit, then maybe something bad happen. But if you sit, then everything goes well.
So superstitious. I remember the first time in Christmas when we did this, and then Alena's mother, before we went to the forest, she just asked us to sit down for a while. And I just asked Alena, why are we sitting down? I thought we're going. And she said, oh, it's tradition. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Let's show my mother room. So this is my mother room. My mother sleeping here. And she like purple color, you can see. And see, here still like an old style of lamp. It's already when we moved to this apartment, it was here. And this is my mother growing. Ну покажи свои цветочки.
Там балкон.
Ну покажи.
Цветы.
Ну расскажи, что за цветы.
Это фиалки, вот это.
Ага.
А это герань.
Сама выращиваешь?
Ну, конечно, естественно.
My mother grew by herself this one. And this is open door, and we can move to the balcony.
Не проходи на балкон, ну что ли?
What? Can I?
Ну что вы смешите?
She said, don't show people this ugly balcony.
No, it's pretty.
Он говорит, это красиво.
Нет, no.
Oops, fail. And this is my room. Ta-dam, welcome. So you can see I have a sky, because in Russia sometimes it's so depression in the winter, and I just like to be in nature, I guess. put this when I was 14 years old and I thought it's cool, but now I think it's okay. This is my bed. When I lie down here, I always watch to the sky, and sometimes because when I lie down, I can see the crocodile here and the turtle here, because the skies, they never move. And on my wallpaper, it's a lion, because before I always loved to lion. It's not like I like lion animals. It's just because I like lion. Like I'm Aries. I have people who was born in August. They are lion. Because Aries and lion is a good combination.
How is this related at all?
On this side, I have a map, world map. So I can do like this if I've been in this country. So I just scratch like this, and I want to cover whole this map everywhere. Russia, China, India, and many other countries. Australia. This one, I have a big wardrobe with big mirror, because before when I was young, I liked to dancing here, be alone, my private space, closed door, and just dancing, singing, and do whatever I want.
Alena always show me her cringe childhood videos before, because I know Alena since she was at a young age, she always liked, she always wanted to be a YouTuber, is it? You want to always be a YouTuber, right? So she filmed a lot of childhood videos with her friends.
So this one is just a sofa, and we open it. That's why it's become bed. In Russia, usually we sleep on the sofa. We don't buy bed just because if we buy bed, then we won't have space. But for example, when we will leave, then my mother can just put it back. It will be just sofa. On this side, this is my favorite side. This is my workspace. So here, if I open like this.
What the heck? I lived here for 2 times already, like 2 months in total. Maybe I didn't know this. What the heck? You never told me this.
Yes, this is my like a girly style. Can put makeup.
Alena, before she went to Bali and met me, she always like wear a lot of makeups, like really heavy lashes, like dark colors here. But now Alena goes for the natural look, I think.
Yeah, now I don't put anymore because I feel much comfortable without makeup.
What is this?
This is my first toe I ever made.
Your first toe.
Toy. I mean toy. Sorry, my English.
Why are toys so creepy?
Because it's a Albert Einstein.
Oh, really?
Oh, looks like it, no? So this was my first toy, and this was my third toy.
Now this is cute, you know.
Before I give second toy to Justin's mother, because she has a birthday, so I thought it would be cool to give. And this one my third toy, and I never made again because no time. So this one I keep for myself. And this one my favorite part. Okay, this one is a wish map that I made before, maybe 5, 6, when I was 19, I think, or 18. So wish map is for, you know, when you put things that you want, but you still don't have, but you want, and you like visualize this, then it's become true. This corner is like a rich corner, like money and everything. And this kind of house, I wanna like big villa. Before I want to have Doberman, dog, but now not, no anymore.
Now what do you want?
Now I wanna...
No, what do we want?
We want...
We have a dream.
Yes, we want a miniature American Shepherd. We want to live in a caravan in Australia, and like I cannot stop thinking about this. It's so funny because soon, after a few days, we're gonna go to Japan, and I'm so excited to go to Australia, live in a caravan, not in Japan. I don't know why.
We really want to go to get a mini Australian Shepherd, because on the internet it just looks so beautiful with the mixed colors, also the eyes with different colors as well. And we want to like do a van life around somewhere, I don't know where yet, maybe Australia, maybe New Zealand, maybe America. But I want to travel with a dog, minivan. I think it would be so cool.
5, 6 years ago, I wanna become a YouTuber, so I put here YouTube button, but I never thought how I can achieve this. I just like, whatever I'll put.
Yeah, it's crazy because if you think about this, like Alena did this like many years ago, and many of her dreams actually came true. Like she didn't even dream to have a YouTube channel, but somehow she met me, and we started making YouTube videos together. And then, you know, scooters, eating healthy, learning new languages, English.
I didn't know English that time. And I remember I was 19 and I think like, okay, before 23, I want to know English like fluently. And I'm like, how do I gonna get that? I don't believe at all, but I just put this and it's happened. I forgot to show you something most important, it's the toilet and bathroom. So usually in Russia, in an old apartment, the toilet and bathroom is separate. That's why this one, it's a bathroom. We have a wash machine here. And this is some of my stuff. It's so a bit messy because it's my feng shui.
Feng shui. How to tech give me.
And this one, we just brushing teeth, like washing hands. This is my mother put new already, make a design. And this is, we always have bathtub in Russian apartment just because we like to, in a winter so cold, -30, we like to come, lay down and just like, have a nice hot bath, something like that. And the toilet is here. Ta-da! Just one lonely toilet. Okay, that's it. And now we're gonna go outside. Ладно, все, мы пошли. Ага, пока.
Пока.
Покажешь, куда мусор это.
Пока-пока. This is a rubbish bin. You just put it here, like this, and you push it down, like this. And then it will drop down. So I guess that's it for the apartment tour, and I know it's not perfect, but it's a cozy apartment that I call home for the last 10 years. And in the next episode, we'll go to my family's dacha to show Justin our Russian garden life in the summer. Don't forget to put like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and see you guys in the next episode.